Well, those kooky senior citizens are back at it again. Not for the second, not for the third, for the fourth time. And boy, oh, we got something to say. Welcome back, guys, gals, and other pals, to another edition of The Final Credits. And this time we are taking a look at Expendables 4 with every action star from the 80s and 90s, and now Megan Fox. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna be honest. Of the four of us here right now, much like how Spade feels with the Fast and Furious, that's how I feel with the Expendables. This is just something I feel near and dear to my heart. I just love it just for the way that it is. It is supposed to be a series of dumb action movies, but this movie is what happens when you decide to completely jump the shark and essentially put your lead role in the very beginning of the movie, cut him out for 2/3 of the movie, and have him in for the last eighth of the movie. And
yeah, guys, we're going into spoilers, by the way, because the things that this movie does is so bad we can't not talk about it. So fair warning,
we have
but
to.
it doesn't even matter. The movie was that bad, but
We have to. Again, like Johnny just said, this was definitely the weakest of the four. This is a movie in which case, if you care about nothing but very badly edited and done explosions, then this movie's for you. But other than that, oh boy, it wasn't good. Please, someone else take over. I can only say
and
so
that,
much.
ladies and gentlemen, is the end of our review. Thank you for coming, and we'll see you next time, because he said everything that needs to be said. Look, realistically, though, all jokes aside, realistically, here's the thing. How on earth... Okay, let me rephrase this.
Keep going.
All these people are in the Expendables, right? And all of a sudden, Barney dies. Let's make Megan Fox the head of the table. What?
Yeah.
She's been in there for 30 seconds. You're going to put her as the top dog? Okay, fine. Do you want to throw out Christmas? Throw him out. But you could have put Dolph's character, or even, it doesn't matter. You could have put fucking Randy Couture as the fucking leader. But Megan Fox? Why?
Dolph was having alcohol problems. Now he wasn't drinking enough to be a good enough sniper, so that that counts him out. Clearly he can't.
The classic tropes
He's
put
not
in here.
fit.
Oh, I need to get off the booze to better myself, but I actually let me drink some booze, and now I'm a better shot. Magically, I'm better when I'm drunk.
Just like Peter Griffin playing the piano when he's drunk. It's the same exact thing.
This movie is really something. When me and Speed got the most enjoyment reacting, that even though they're trying to make it clearly dead, that Barney's definitely dead, plane crash in a giant fireball, there's a skeleton, there's a ring on the skeleton, but our reaction is, no way, he's still alive. But maybe we're just saying that in disbelief that they killed the leading star of the franchise in the first 10 minutes of the movie, only to magically show up. But we correctly predicted that he had another dead body that they didn't show on screen. The guy that he fought in the beginning of the movie in their bar switched the bodies and jumped out of the plane.
I don't think I've ever had such an experience in a movie theater in my life, where the reveal of him actually still being alive and knowing that you guys were actually correct after, like, how long was the movie? 2 hours roughly? We went
something like that.
2 hours and a half?
2.5 hours. Like, we went like more than like 2 hours and 15 minutes without Sylvester Stallone as Barney. And and we saw, like you said, like, in the accident in the very first scene that supposedly killed him, we see a charred up body that looks pretty damn dead in the plane that he crashed in. And we're like, no way in hell that this guy, like this movie really, maybe this is why this movie got such low reviews, because they just killed off the main star in the first scene of the movie, and he's getting replaced by Megan Fox. But then he actually comes back.
I have another pointer to bring up.
Stupid.
How is it possible that what were they, terrorists or whatever, were attacking this base, right? They were attacking this base on the other side of the world. And all of a sudden they got a call. Hey, you guys got to show up to the office and we're going to send you out to fucking Libya. If you're in the US, it's going to take you a minimum of 10 hours to get to fucking Libya on a plane. Forget about the fact that it's a propeller plane, but you're going to go fly to Libya, right?
Spade, once again,
And they were still
some
fighting.
action movie rules.
I was gonna say I'm gonna like reverse your usual logic when we say things like that on you. It's a movie. It's a dumb action movie. Who cares? Now you care. Now you know how we feel when we watch Marvel movies.
Whatever.
Let me jump in here for a moment. This movie is the end result of nearly 10 years of stuck in development hell and trying to capture the magic. I mean, the last movie came out in 2014, and in trying to make this movie, Stallone left the franchise at one point. Arnold didn't like how his character was used, so he wasn't coming back. A big missing gap was Terry Crews. I thought he was great.
Yeah.
And also a big thing from the third movie that clearly didn't carry over to this one is they expanded. They had all these new recruits. Where the hell is everybody?
They're all dead. They're expendable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like
they tried to clearly recapture the magic. They probably made some sort of deal with Stallone, just appear in the beginning and the end. Colovers with Jason Statham, Randy Couture, Dolph Lundgren's characters with new blood, but you know, it was clearly a reach, but it just was the franchise in name, and it's nowhere near the first three movies at all.
Okay, no, but like this is like the ultimate question though. Like, what was the point of the movie itself? Why did they even make this movie? What did it do?
Money grab
for the series? Yeah, besides money grab, like what did it do story wise for the the push anything forward? No one died. Everybody no one grew. Like everything, the way it started was the way it ended. Everybody was like in the same place that they were in the beginning of the movie. Barney's death was completely erased. They just, he was just somebody else that we grabbed from the bar that I fought like in the beginning of the movie. Okay, fine, great. Yeah, I thought you were dead. And then just like, that's it. Like everybody was in, like, no one grew, no one developed anything character-wise. What was the point of this movie after a trilogy?
Johnny, this movie, I want to call it essentially Superman. Not the movie Superman, the character Superman. In which case, do whatever you want. There's no consequences. Lol, I win.
It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. That's what this movie is a waste of time and money and effort to get to the movie theater. Do not watch this. Don't even stream it. It's a waste of a Sunday afternoon if you stream it too. I'm telling you right
Johnny,
now.
If what you're saying, would you call this movie expendable?
Yes. Son of a bitch. You know what? That was the whole point of the movie.
That's how we feel about this movie. What do you guys have to say? Like, share, subscribe, do all the things. Put them down in the doobly-doo. And do you like it? Do you not like it? Is the movie expendable? Should it be on high praise? Should it be thrown in a dumpster? Let us know. Until then, roll credits. We're out.
Roll credits.